Okay. Okay. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. I am coming to you for coffee talk, and I've got my beautiful cup. This is being streamed on Facebook in the private group Coffee Talk. Fill your cup with possibilities. And I also thought it would be fun to do a purple hair filter on Instagram. So you can see me with purple hair on Instagram or regular sparkly me here on Facebook. Today I was going to have a special guest, and she happens to be flying at the moment. So here I am with you today. And I thought I would talk about living. Are you really living? Are you choosing living? Or are you, shrinking a little, not doing the things that you actually would love to do, avoiding things that you could be doing? Like where can we start committing to living our joyful life? Like not just doing the things that you have to do, should do, supposed to do, but the things that make you happy. Because that's the whole point, isn't it? To choose happy. So I welcome any questions or comments. I don't have anything prepared here. I'm just chatting and having coffee and looking at possibilities. What can we ask for and choose that would create our lives being absolutely magical and miraculous? That's what I'd like to know. There have been many people that I know that are really sick. Some people have crossed over already. And it's like, what is it that you want to do that you've always wanted to do that you haven't let yourself? Like, what if this is the last day that you were here on planet Earth in your body? Not in a morbid way, but like, what is it that you'd love to be doing, choosing, that you haven't allowed yourself? What if we chose it and had absolutely no regrets? Hi, Helena. Nice to see you. So I've been asking the question, if I have 10 seconds to live the rest of my life, what would I choose right now? And it keeps you really, really present. And sometimes it's, make something wonderful to eat. Sometimes it's go for a walk. Sometimes it's, make some jewelry. For me, make some jewelry or paint something. I like to continually create more beauty around me and create beauty in the world. So I'm always looking to upgrade whatever I have, whether it's, recovering some pillows or painting a new painting for the walls to brighten up the space, to bring it more to the energy of like who I am and what I'm being now. How many things have you created in your living space that you've had for 5, 10 or more years? And, is it time to change it? What if changing something little like that would change your mood, inspire you, help you to create more? Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. So what are you guys looking at? What are you choosing? What are you resisting choosing that would be so fun that, maybe you'll have the courage to choose it? I wonder. My daughter showed me this little tattoo that she wants to get for the inside of her ankle, just to inspire her. And it's like the simplest 2-letter word that is motivation for her. It's go, G-O, go. And for her, she's always loved to travel, and she gets up early, and she loves the sunrise, and she loves the sunset. And it's just like, what if nothing held you back? What if you would just go? And I love that. Yeah, Melanie, you like that too. I think it's really cool. Like, what is it that would inspire you to choose your living? It's not for anybody else. Nobody else knows what you really want to do. And nobody's going to give you permission. You have to choose that for yourself. Oh, you're choosing your next tattoo. Yeah. I haven't had one. I was thinking about it too when she was showing me that. And I thought, oh, what would I choose? And I thought maybe a feather. And she was like, what does that mean to you? What does a feather mean? And I said, to always choose what's light and true for me, lighter than a feather. And I often wear my feather earrings that are dipped in gold for that very reason, but it might be kind of cool to have a feather somewhere. If I'm choosing to wear, pearls, the feather earrings don't go with that. So and sometimes when you're choosing in 10 seconds, it seems like you've got crazy ADD, because you'll start doing one thing, and then you'll think of something else, and you'll do that, and it's almost like, I feel like sometimes I'm a bumblebee, and I'm going from flower to flower to flower, just doing this thing for a minute and that thing, and then but when you don't judge yourself for choosing all over the place, so much gets created. And there's this super light energy in my world when I do that. I remember when I had my store in Mill Valley, I'd open up and I'd sweep and clean, and then I'd start making something, and maybe somebody would come in, so I'd help them. And then I'd go to the computer and start doing some accounting. And then, oh yeah, I forgot I didn't finish the necklace. And I'd like bounce around like a bumblebee to all the flowers. And I would catch myself and just laugh. Like, if anybody was watching, they would think I was crazy because I'm like bouncing all over the place. But it was fun, and it kept me engaged and happy. And, when I didn't want to do accounting anymore, I would just go create something with my hands. And it like gave me the energy to continue moving forward with all the things that I didn't necessarily enjoy as much. I'd intersperse it. So what can you do to add the fun in between all the things that, you need to take care of? So Melanie says, where would you say someone who's just realizing, oh, I can participate in what shows up in my life, where could they begin? I guess, you have to be willing to ask the question and wait for the sparkles, the inspiration to come to you. You know, there is no right and there is no wrong. And so it's just keep choosing, keep choosing, keep choosing. Sometimes it seems like, well, especially now in these last couple of years of pandemic, that there's so much space that it seems like there might be something wrong. Some people think that there's something wrong with that. I actually enjoy space, but even to me, there's so much space that it's like, well, now what am I supposed to do? But that's not really a question. Like, what can you choose that would bring you joy? And if you don't know right now, do something. You know, maybe stop scrolling or, you know, looking at your emails. Maybe like actually close your eyes and ask yourself the question and see if anything comes to mind. But some of the things that I've been doing is, like I was saying, painting, recovering some furniture. I've started knitting again, like all the things that I used to love to do, even as a kid. Anything creative for me is fun. And even if it doesn't necessarily mean for my business, it's this energy of creation that starts to spark other possibilities. So just doing something that's fun for you, and maybe it's going for a walk or a run or a swim or something else. Maybe it's not, you know, making something with your hands. Whatever it is for you, that's fun. If you start interspersing that in between the things that that you need to take care of during the day, paying your bills and what have you, it just starts to give you energy. I remember when I first moved to San Francisco, I was living in Boston, and I applied for this job within my company in San Francisco, and they transferred me out. And I was like doing a desk job, and I was an art major in college. So it was so opposite to what I actually desired to be living. And I had no energy. I was like getting up and going to work and doing what I was supposed to do, but I had no energy to do anything that was fun. And I remember one night I got out a big canvas and I just started painting, and I just did this silly portrait, and it gave me so much energy and so much joy. And then from there, I think I started creating my jewelry line. I was probably 23. And I started creating my jewelry line, and then I started wearing it, and people started asking me, where did you get that? And I'm like, oh, I made it. And people wanted to buy stuff. And eventually somebody wanted to buy for their business. So I had to have a business account so that their business could buy from my business. And so I was like forced into creating my jewelry business. That was so many years ago. And I have been creating ever since. And so you'll find what it is that's fun for you when you start doing it, and it gives you energy and it makes you happy. I mean, some people, who knows, it could be going to get a massage, it could be taking a shower. Whatever it is that brings you joy and gives you energy is creating your life. And one of the things that I love doing is inspiring other people to choose that for themselves. And one of the ways that I've done that is through creating jewelry and, you know, giving them the possibility of choosing it for themselves, or even just trying it on. It changes their reality, just trying on a piece of jewelry. So it's kind of cool. I mean, if you've ever, I don't know, gone into $1 million homes, just done an open house or test drove a Tesla or something like that, you realize that trying things on putting yourself in a new space and having this different experience, this energetic exploration of something different, can ignite all kinds of inspiration and possibilities. So that's one of the things that I've been working on developing for many years, and trying things on, like a try on, what did I want to call it? I think I wrote it down somewhere. I don't know. Exploration, try it on explorations or something like that. So before that shows up, I'm doing a little evening of try it on with jewelry and champagne before the night before a weekend retreat workshop that I'm doing in February called Committing to Your Living. And what would it be like to really have the clarity of what brings you joy, what sparks that creative energy and juices in your life. So much of our lives have been built on what you're supposed to do, what you need to do, what you ought to do, what you shouldn't do, what everybody else does, trying to fit in, trying not to be a misfit. And so I created this workshop to really hone in on what it is for you that brings you joy, and to commit to that for you, and to allow yourself to truly, truly live with the joy that's possible. So I hope some of you will be intrigued, and I will be doing this in lots of different places in the world when things really open up. But for now, it's going to be in Northern California. And I think I'll have the cocktail party in my home here, and you can try on all kinds of beautiful jewelry and just change your reality. You know, I've tried on millions of dollars of jewelry, and it has changed my reality. Doesn't mean you have to buy it. And you can, like, I bought this piece. This is a Tahitian pearl with diamonds and white gold. And I bought it many years ago because it just spoke to me, and I just felt like I wanted to have it. It was like, oh, that's mine. And it changed my reality then, and it continues to. And here I'm just wearing it with, casual clothes. Like, why not? Why not be inspired on a daily basis? Why are we saving all of this stuff? Why are we keeping our nice jewelry and in China locked away? Why not use it? So I use my china every single day, and I wear my jewelry even if I'm going into the woods, because the woods appreciate it. And why not? It's like, let go of all of those things that hold you back from being that joyful, sparkly creature that you are. Even if you're a man, even if you're a woman, even if you're a mom, even if you're old, even if you're young. What if we could commit to living, whatever that is for you? Anybody have anything you want to say or add? Oh, I love all the hearts. That's awesome. Usually I have a friend, a guest on Coffee Talk, and so we chat about all kinds of things. And if you've missed any of them, you can find them on my YouTube channel. there's a playlist of coffee talk, and it's really fun to explore different possibilities with people, friends of mine from all over the world. And if anybody would like to come on, send me a message and I'll give you the schedule and you can pick your date. And it would be fun. So I think I'll end early today. And thank you guys for watching. I love the purple hair. It's really cool. I think I might go purple one day. Who knows? You'll have to check it out on Instagram. That's where that one will live. All right, everybody. Thanks for playing. Talk to you soon.